Hey everyone, my name is Suyesh, and this is going to be the first video on this channel. Before this, I was posting SMMA videos for this channel, but now I'm shifting my agency towards more of the AI automation service niche. So yeah, for that, welcome to my channel. I hope you stick around. Right. So on this channel, I'm going to be taking you through the journey of me learning about AI, about AI automation and everything, and how I implement those for businesses and how I grow my own agency. So let's get into it. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the platform Make.ai. It here's the logo for it. Here's the logo for it, and it is a automation software actually that many business owners use or agency owners use for automating certain tasks in businesses in their own workflows, which just makes it more efficient and saves them cost and time. We'll just get into the details later. So these are the topics that are going to be covered in today's video. First of all, introduction to Make AI, key benefits, real world use cases. So many people know about the software, but they don't know where it is used and how it can be used. So for that, I'll just let you know the most basic ones. How it helps. So like automation versus employees, basically cost effectiveness of it. Like it cannot be for every person or every business. So you should be the one who should calculate the costs and if how effective it is and see if it really is for you or not. Okay, so the next one is how businesses can leverage automation. I'll just get into that as well. And how you can get started with Make AI or automations just in general. What are the first steps you should take if you're new to the AI space or you know nothing about the platform? I'll just help you through. And yeah, that's it. So let's get into it. If some of you people do not know what Make AI is, stick around and you will know soon enough. If any of you people know, you can stick around as well, or you can just skip to the later parts where you think might be more useful for you. All right, so it is just an AI-powered automation tool, basically more of a software, and it is a drag and drop software. So if you don't know how to code, if you don't know any coding language like Python or JavaScript, you can still code and I mean, you can still use this and automate your workflows and certain tasks in your business. It reduces human error, obviously, because it is AI and all the systems and workflows, if once they are set correctly, it reduces the chance of error a lot less. So flexible and customizable, obviously, because it is drag and drop, plus it is an automation software. It is highly customizable, and the best part about it is uh, integrated with many hundreds of mainstream apps that you use, like Slack, Google Sheets, basically all the Google stuff, Slack, PayPal, Airtable, and all that other stuff, ChatGPT. You can integrate it with everything, and with softwares that are already being used in your business. So, for example, if you have a team and you use Slack to communicate with them, you can just automate the whole workflow, and Slack is already integrated in here. So you just have to link your ID and set the thing up. You don't have to, get some API or set it up by yourself by coding or something. You don't need to do that. So, what benefits obviously does it provide? Because if you're thinking about automations or AI in general, many people don't know what good it would do into their business. Like, we already have employees or something, and you think, like, why do I even need AI? My employees do my work. That's right. But you can just look at how and what difference it makes. So obviously consistency is going to be a big one because the automation, the AI keeps working all the time 24/7 without stopping. So the consistency is obviously there, whereas the employees want to take some break or not. Cost effective because when you start using small automations in your business, you usually start low, and over the period of time when they work for you, you see that those little automations are actually saving you a lot of money. Maybe some labor costs, maybe you were paying some freelancer before for doing that work, and now that's all automated, so you're saving a lot of costs there. Scalability, because as your business expands, sometimes even if you have employees, you're going to need much more power, and automation and AI can bring that power. So if you have a sudden increase in workload or demands or something, so you can automate basically your backend processes, which make it more streamlined and just easy for you to work and focus on areas that actually require your strategic brain. And the last one is increased efficiency, because of course, efficiency means how fast and how good a task is being done. So an automation or an AI in general, I think would perform the task much faster and much more nicely. And just to give you a little bit of example, this PPT, this summary deck that you are seeing right now is actually created by an AI. I in under 10 seconds, I think. So I gave him all the information, I gave it all the information, and it created me this wonderful summary deck in under 10 seconds, the one you are seeing on your screen right now. So yeah, just to give you a glimpse of what AI can do. So here we are into the interesting part, some real world use cases, because maybe these automations, maybe you like them, but where to implement, how can they help you? So uh, the most popular one that I've seen is customer support. Many, whether you have an e-commerce business or whether you have just an offline business, even where customer service is important. Customer support or customer service is one of the first things that are automated by business owners. It can be done easily through, an automation in make.ai, as I said. So wherever a customer raises an inquiry or there's some new form that has been filled, it will automatically be saved into your database and be sent to your team wherever you have set that up in the automation. Or sometimes if you want to take it to the next level, if you have a website or something, then you can even get a customized chatbot. So that chatbot will know everything about your business. It will have every data. And once if a customer comes and it starts talking to the chatbot will actually try to resolve their query and provide them with any help before sending them towards you or your employees. So it will only send them towards your employees or customer support team uh, if the customer is not satisfied with the chatbot's answers or help. So yeah, data entry and management. So if you have data entry like new leads or new lead management, or data processing, or even if you have data to be analyzed, all that can be automated. So let's say you have been running a lead generation form ad like Facebook ad, and many people fill the form. There are new leads coming in through that. There are new leads coming through your ads. So all of those leads will be stored into a database. Also, if you want, you can put in some questions into the Google form, the ad that you are running. And according to those questions, the automation can filter through the leads and tell you which ones are the most crucial for now, like which of those leads can be high paying clients right now, as well as which maybe are just looking for something and they don't want to pay right now. So they can filter it by priority. So high priority, medium priority, low priority, whatever you want. Marketing, of course, everybody knows email campaigns and email marketing automations was one of the first automations that launched in the market. And I don't think that I need to explain much about it because everybody knows about email automations and stuff. So just to give you a new example, email automation here can be different. So if let's say someone fills your lead form or something, you can take that data to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will draft a summary response about your business and something, and then mail that response back to the person who has filled the lead form, all done automatically. So you don't even have to worry. And actually that helps capture a lot of extra leads and turn them into potential customer, because ChatGPT and the whole automation replies to them on email within just a few seconds, not even minutes. The last one is supply chain management. Obviously, if you have inventory and if you want to track items, if you run an e-commerce store, or even if you run an offline store and you need inventory to be managed, and your whole logistics operation can be automated through this. Okay, so here's just a small comparison between employees and AI automation. And I just want to say that many people think AI is here to replace us, and that's actually not what I am trying to tell you. AI is not here to replace any kind of employees. AI is here to empower employees. AI is here to empower business owners and save you all, save me money as well as time. So AI is not here to replace, AI is here to work with us. So that said, let's get into this. Working hours, obviously, as I said before, AI will basically run all the time 24/7, and employees will be limited to working so like 8 to 9 hours per day with breaks plus weekends off or some holidays or some. Accuracy, obviously, the automation will have more accuracy because it will be consistent and it will be trained on preset data. And obviously, human can sometimes make errors. The speed of handling tasks, as I told before, that AI can do the whole automation, like execute everything in the automation within seconds. It won't even take a minute in most of the cases. And by human, it varies obviously on human to human and how complex the task is. For cost, Sometimes automation can have a high initial cost for some people, especially for those who do not understand AI as of yet, or who think that they do not need automation into their businesses right now. For them, a little bit of high investment can be said that happens, but a low ongoing cost. So once everything is set up, the ongoing cost, or let's say the monthly recurring cost of that same automation and AI or the softwares that you're paying for are quite low. Whereas salaries for employees, those are basically just mostly same every month, if not increased, because obviously you have to increase the salaries. Scalability, automations are easy to scale here, I would say, because even if you dump a lot of extra load on it, just a lot of extra workload, a lot of extra information on it, the automation will be able to handle it. Whereas if you want to, give extra information to a single employee, he might he or she might just be overwhelmed with the work. Or if you want to get the work done, then you'll have to start hiring and training extra staff. Fatigue, so obviously no fatigue here, hopefully not. And fatigue can sometimes happen. A person can overwork and just get burnt out. Task variety. Okay, so here automation is best suited for repetitive and data-driven tasks. So when you have data in which some tasks that do not require your constant supervision and strategical thinking, so that's where automation comes into place. So let's say there's a long list of tasks like managing your workflow, managing your backend that does not require your constant supervision or your constant input. It just keeps running into the background. That kind of tasks automation can do, and that is the kind of task that require a lot of your time and just tire out your brain. Whereas employees are for more adaptable and creative and complex tasks, because obviously employees and you as a business owner would want to work on tasks that require you to think and maybe come up with a new strategy for the business or something like that. Automation cannot help with that. Automation is just a preset workflow that executes tasks for you in a certain order to just reach to a goal. At the last, learning. As I said, if you give a lot of new data to the automation, it can learn and adapt based on the new data. It has no problem at all there, and requires on basically employees or your team requires ongoing training and development. Even if there are new strategies or new data or some new way that your business works, they'll have to be trained on it. So cost effectiveness of Make AI. Obviously, if someone wants to start with automation, they're going to have to take care of how much it's going to cost them, and even if it is worth it or not. So I'll just give a quick overview and a summary of it. So the initial investments lead long-term gains. So the upfront cost, as I told in the previous slide, can be higher, especially for the people who do not understand what automation is, or who do not, maybe they're just trying random stuff and do not know what will work for them. So for them, the upfront cost can be higher, but the potential savings on labor and operational expenses is a lot in the long term, and not even the long term. Within a few months, you can see the money that you have saved. So I think that makes it worth it. Secondly, reduction in labor costs. As I said, AI minimizes the need for overtime and additional staffing, leading to lower overall payroll expenses. I think we've already discussed this point a lot. And well, employees won't have to work, your team won't have to work overtime, because the AI and the automation will be working 24/7 doing its work in the background. And one time versus recurring costs. So unlike salaries, you have to keep paying salaries every month, and sometimes even, give them overtime, give them bonuses, and over time you have to increase the salary, hike up the salary. But AI tools require a one-time setup. So most of the AI tools and automations, it'll be an initial investment. So you'll have to put money up front to set it all up, to get it set into your business. If you don't know how to do that yourself, get it set into your business. And once that's set up, the cost of running it, recurring months, month after month, is very low, because then you just have to pay for the softwares or the tokens, or, some other stuff that's being used into the automation, but you do not have to pay for the whole setup every month or every time it is used. It just keeps running once it's set up. So just whatever kind of business you have, this is a basic structure on how you can implement automations and into your business, regardless of what you have. So first of all, into your business, this is step by step. So I don't know, just keep these steps in mind, write them down somewhere, and just tally them with your own business. First of all, identify repetitive tasks. So if you have some workflows or tasks that are repetitive in nature and do not require your constant input to change them or tweak them, and they just keep running, it's a mundane task, for example, that can be automated for efficiency. Secondly, customize make.ai solutions. So once you've identified these tasks, then go to some automation software. I would recommend make.ai because this video is not in any way affiliated or partnered with them. I am learning make.ai myself. I'm doing their course, official course, so that is why I can suggest this. It is really easy. I know nothing about coding as of now, and I've been able to use this platform quite well. Tailor make AI features to align with specific business processes. So once you've identified the tasks and processes, like go to make.ai, learn it. It has a learning curve, so you'll have to learn if you do not want to pay and get someone else to do it for you. So make a process, automate the process into the make AI platform, link it with everything. So with your current softwares, your current teams, and just start executing it. Keep monitoring the performance metrics. The third step is to keep monitoring performance metrics and just keep evaluating it regularly to see the outcomes of the automations and if there is something that you can do better. And how much, just have a look at how much time it is saving you and how much money it is going to save you into the future and even right now. Then if you have a team, then you should also help them learn make.ai or any other automation platform if you are running it into your business, so that your staff can also help you from time to time if they just want to keep a check on the automation or just work with the automation themselves. So yeah, for all that, they should have the knowledge as well as you do. Lastly, integrate with existing systems. As I said, ensure the automation software seamlessly connects with the current software solutions that are already running into your business, which is not going to be hard because, as I said, more like literally hundreds of mainstream apps and softwares are already integrated into Make, like PayPal, Slack, and all the main ones. And if you want, you can just link your accounts and integrate into your whole workflow. Even if some apps and softwares are not integrated into Make officially, you can through an external API and stuff. So that's a little bit technical stuff that you should know about. If you know how to do that, great. If not, then you should just learn or take someone's help. Right. So these are the 4 steps that I'm giving you if you want to start automation right now. If you know nothing about it, if you just want to, explore what it is, have a look for it, have a feel of it. First of all, I'm going to be providing the link for Make Automation, Make.ai software down in the description. And you can just go sign up. It's free. It's completely free. They also have a free plan, which is what I'm currently using. So you don't have to spend any money to learn the platform and to even try it out. You can try it out, learn about it, play around with it, even make your first few automations. And after that, once you think that's working for you, you can start paying for a higher plan and get the benefits. Book a demo. Well, you can book a demo with any expert that you like. If I think Make the platform Make provides with certain consultation calls and demos, I'm not sure. Or you can book calls with people like me or other agency owners who can help you through it. I'll also provide a Calendly link down below. So if you want to get on a free call with me, just discuss where you're at, you want to know more about this, no pressure. You can just book a call below. It's completely free and it's a short call. Introduce automation gradually. So as I said, you can just play with it in the start. You should slowly learn about the platform. And once you think you've learned enough, you can try, making some test automations and stuff. Once you're comfortable with that, you should slowly start automating your business workflows because that's the main aim here, not just playing around with the platform. And maybe some very small automation like fetching the information from Google Forms or ads that you're running and putting it into a Google Sheet, for example. Then you can gradually increase it, like filter those leads and uh, message your team on Slack that these are high priority clients and you should focus on them. So you should gradually step up like this once you're comfortable and you can see the results. The last one is, once comfortable, expand automation efforts across more departments, maximizing efficiency and ROI. Obviously, once you see that in one area your automation is working great, it is providing you steady results, maybe it's saving you a lot of time, maybe it's saving you a lot of headache even, then you should start implementing it in your other either business areas or other workflows. So yeah, that's it. And as I said, if you need any other information about automations or AI or where you can implement it in your business, just I'll have a Calendly link down below. It's a free call. Just have a free call with me, and we can discuss of what you're looking for. Even if you want any information, you just want to know about how all this works, feel free to book a call down below. Right, see you in the next video.